Hey, welcome back to another episode of OUTSIDEIN.
Your go-to source for honest conversations about relationships and marriage.
So if you are ready, let's go.
Selamat datang guys to another episode of OUTSIDEIN.
Yeah, I nak lepak hari ni.
Nak lepak, I nak makan lah.
I nak santai.
Lepas tu kita nak pergi sana macam mana kita nak ride lah.
Nak ride, kita ride ke sana, lepas tu kita makan. So kita lepak.
Yes.
Yeah, kita lepak.
Because this episode is brought to you by Good Vibes.
A new cafe in town. Yeah.
Cafe ni lain daripada yang lain, you know, because the punya concept is retro, you know, ala-ala P. Ramlee. Diorang punya signature dish apa?
Beef noodles.
That's right. Seriously sedap. Kau takkan menyesal, babe.
Yeah,
so come down to Good Vibes at 171 Selagi Road.
Then at the same time also you can follow them on their Instagram.
Yes.
At goodvibes.
goodvibe_SG_.
goodvibes_SG_.
Yes. So sekarang pun Ramadan dah nak dekat kan? So korang boleh lah iftar dekat Good Vibes.
Right, makan lepak.
Macam.
Yeah, so with us today kita ada dia punya co-founder of Good Vibes Cafe, Irsyad, dan juga isterinya Faiqah.
Assalamualaikum guys.
Waalaikumsalam.
Dia pun joget-joget.
Dekatkan sikit mic tu.
Dekat sikit je.
Okay.
Yes, so itu dia kita punya co-founder of Good Vibes.
Yeah.
Dan juga isterinya. I think you guys are familiar with them. Kalau siapa yang dah mengikuti OUTSIDEIN daripada dulu sekali, they've been on our show before.
Yes. Sekarang ni kita bangga sangat dengan dorang. Alhamdulillah, they have a cafe now. Good Vibes. Jangan lupa ride makan lepak.
Yeah, so of course bila dah datang ke podcast kita akan question them, interrogate them about apa asal usul Good Vibes ni.
Yes.
Dan juga tentang perkahwinan mereka jugalah.
Betul,
kan.
betul.
Lagi the last time we interviewed them was many months back. So apakah perkembangan mereka sebagai seorang couple yang mempunyai seorang anak perempuan.
Betul.
Dan juga daripada how they shifted from working full time to now the co-founder of a cafe itself.
Okay, so sebelum tu kita give the floor to them lah to introduce themselves and also Good Vibes.
Yes, silakan.
Silakan Irsyad.
Silakan Sumi.
Hai semua. Okay, so nama saya Irsyad, but friends semua call me Chat. Sebut sekali, not dua kali.
Chat.
Cat guti.
So I'm the co-founder of Good Vibes.
Nice.
Yes.
My wife?
My name is Ika. I tukang support je lah.
Of course, the support of a wife is important. Betul lah,
Of course.
So itulah dia, kita punya co-founder. Then also sekarang ni, I think how long has as of the recording date today, how long has it been since the opening of the cafe?
We opened in 10 Feb. 10 Feb was a soft launch. So it's been
2 weeks.
I think 2 weeks. Exactly 2 weeks since the opening.
Alhamdulillah. How has it been so far?
Alhamdulillah, the support we getting, the apa dia cakap, the reaction from the people that come, customer that datang, semua has been great lah. The feedback has been great. Alhamdulillah.
Kita pun pergi Good Vibes dia datang juga kan during the soft launch, and personal experience dia punya vibes memang good vibes lah.
Betul.
Of course.
Okay, since kita dah pernah datang, kita let them visualize lah what they can expect. So korang sampai je kan, buka pintu, Syad gitu. He will always be there to welcome you into the shop lah. And then after that, the interior ada banyak poster-poster macam very retro, very back then kind of posters.
Even the music as well that they're playing is
betul.
very retro vibes lah.
Ada vinyl record and everything, right?
Check tiba-tiba P. Ramlee datang.
Jangan tu, terkejut aku.
Impersonator.
Terus kedai tu dia punya. Tak aku balik.
And then dia punya seatings and everything. The place is a very comfortable, very lepak ah. Seriously very lepak, and the punya makanan is
sedap.
I think there's a reason why it's called the signature beef noodle, because the punya broth, the punya generous slice of beef is memang mantap.
And it comes to the side of beef ball.
Beef ball.
Beef ball soup. Also, but I like dia punya dinding dengan keropok dia, dengan dia punya cili kicap. Ya Allah, I tell you, I makan satu, lepas tu I bungkus lagi satu, pasal sedap sangat.
And another thing that you guys have to try is the Milo King Kong.
Yeah. Kalau satu video they went viral for one of the videos where they promoted the Milo King Kong video.
Yeah.
I think it's the name is Milo King Kong pasal the cup is besar.
Yeah, and korang ingat tak korang punya childhood dulu kan ada Milo dinosaur, correct or not? But this one is like, imagine it like 3 times bigger.
Yeah.
That's why nama dia Milo King Kong.
Yeah.
Ya, kita boleh cakap ni pasal kita pernah pergi.
Betul.
And memang tak menyesal kita pergi. Lagi-lagi dia punya beef noodle punya tagline dulu kan was kau takkan menyesal.
Yes.
COW takkan menyesal.
So it's really good. The food is good, the vibes is good,
Yeah.
the beverage is good. So I think we want to find out more a little bit of the brainchild behind good vibes. Macam mana puncanya good vibes ni.
And kenapa konsep dia retro and your tagline right, makan lepak and everything. Yeah. Silakan Irsyad.
Okay, it all started from just a random conversation, like a pillow talk between husband and wife. So before
pillow talk juga.
of course. So before we go to sleep, at a point in time, I was trying to start online business, my side job kira kan. But then I feel macam susah want to start alone. So I asked him, okay, so let's say if I start and then kita dah stable, like you don't like your current job. So do you have anything in mind that you like to do that we can make it into a business? So he said that he would want to open something like a cafe, something yang boleh kita dengan budak-budak motor, like his group of friends. So I'm like, okay. So macam kalau ada best kita dapat buka cafe, habis kawan-kawan motor semua datang, boleh lepak, kita boleh makan.
Dia ada dia punya impian lah.
Yeah, so I'm like, as a wife, I'm like, okay, maybe I should try and make it work for him.
Wow.
So,
isterinya
yeah. So he didn't know I went to talk to my sister. So my sister asked me, I did how's everything, because my sister always check in on me. So I say, okay lah, semua okay. Then she asked me about how's my online business lah, okay ke tak? Then I'm like, not really lah. Then I jump in and say, no, Irsyad has a dream gini-gini. So it's just a normal conversation between us sisters. And then I'm explaining to her like, we want to do this, but then boleh lah, kita boleh start buat, tapi fulus tak ada. So my sister was like, okay, why not? We try.
Tadi apa you cakap? Fulus? Alamak, fulus. Mula.
Yeah.
I was like I know footloose lah. Footloose.
Mana? Okay.
Money tak ada money.
So, fulus
So
tak ada.
like it's very hard to start.
Of
And
course.
then like the living in Singapore semua mahal weh.
Yeah.
So my sister macam, okay lah, why not we try and start? So
Just
I
like
can
that?
help. Yeah.
Wow,
So
mashallah.
I can try and fund for you. So I will be the
Silent
silent
investor.
investor
Oh, Masya Allah.
behind korang punya business. I will help you all start. So I was so excited. Then I'm like, serious ah? Kau serius? Kau tak main-main kan? Macam, betul lah, aku nak main apa? Like okay, so we have to have a discussion about it. Terus my sister bila berbual pasal business ni, dah akan cepat-cepat macam, okay, tomorrow we have a meeting, this, then we're gonna talk to Isha, blah 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 blah. Dia macam,
Oh wow.
okay.
You're on the ball
Okay,
lah.
yeah, literally.
Masalahnya aku tengah tidur.
Bawa balik kerja malam
Atau balik kerja apa, dia kata, Bibi bangun. Kakak say I want to invest in
Dekat sikit.
want to invest in a cafe and want you to become the owner. I was like,
Terus terbangun. Member terbangun macam, betul kakak
Dia
ni.
ada sebab muka dia tak, is this dreaming? Memang dreaming.
macam tengah mimpi pun ada. Macam okay lah. Macam terkejut. Tiba-tiba idea semua dah masuk.
Right.
Yeah.
Then maybe we can ask Irsyad, how perasaan tu macam mana when you have a sister-in-law yang macam really believe in you enough to invest this much?
Bless
Alhamdulillah,
gila, because I grew up without a sibling lah. So dapat someone, even though there's macam sister-in-law, but I treat her like my own sister.
Sekejap tangan dia.
So I treat her like my own sister lah. Dah macam kakak sendiri, macam darah daging sendiri. So really feel blessed, can feel the love as a sister to a brother. So Alhamdulillah gila lah.
Nangis tak?
Ha?
Nangis tak bila dia cakap begitu?
You teared a bit. You did. You don't try to hide don't try to be macho about it.
Kita lelaki, beras kita beli.
Okay, then how about the concept? How did you came about this retro punya concept? Why retro?
Sebab my lifestyle,
Your lifestyle.
I love the retro side of
The Malay
community lah. Then macam much more cooler lah, macam unique. So at the same time my sister-in-law ni dapat she said no, I see one
Okay.
get the inspiration from me.
Okay.
Because I love this classic style and also I love bikes. Classic bike, Vespa lah, custom bike. So dia macam cakap why not we make it the cafe that can cater macam the theme is classic and for budak-budak motor can come and lepak, and enjoy the food and the vibe lah.
So it's inspired by Irshad.
Diorang cakap bukan aku.
My sister said that.
Wow.
Because we initially kita plan nak buka macam bengkel.
Bengkel?
Yeah, as in for bikes.
Small
kita
cafe
nak
dan
like
bengkel.
macam kat Malaysia, you know, when you cuci your bike and then you boleh makan kat tepi.
Yes.
We wanted to do that. So but then we think macam what's gonna be so special about that? Kalau orang boleh pergi Malaysia and do and it's cheaper, so why would they want to come to us?
I see.
So macam kita fikir-fikir, and then at the same time my mom has a small shop that sells beef noodle. So why not we make it all a family business? We help my mom to have her own income. At the same time, we help his dreams to come true. So we combine everything together and make it a family business.
Alhamdulillah.
To hear a wife supporting the husband macam gitu untuk menyampaikan cita-cita husbandnya macam gitu. Apakah perasaan kau?
Perasaan saya overwhelmed plus kira kan at that point of time I feel like I was the luckiest guy in the world lah. Because not every woman can be that kind of supportive lah. So macam from a guy yang tak ada apa-apa, then to have this kind of wife yang support all out ya. So it's really a blessing in disguise lah.
Wow.
Betul. My English sorry cause sometimes not feeling well. So
So okay, I want to ask a bit of from Faiqah's point of view lah. Knowing that your husband was, he has this kind of dream. What drove you to actually want to achieve this for him? Like, because of course he's bringing back a certain amount of money from his job, but knowing self-employment has its perks and has its cons as well. But knowing that in the back of your head, apa yang buat you macam rasa that it's okay, I want my husband to achieve his dream? Because kadang-kadang kita lupa in our daily life, semua ada cita-cita sendiri.
Betul.
Tapi by this time you kata I want my husband to achieve his dreams. What made you feel that way?
I don't know. To me, is I want him to feel that he's doing something for the family, because for all this while that he's been working in his previous job, income dia tak sebanyak lah. Okay, but I sebagai isteri I redha. But then also he feels macam I can see that he's just dragging himself to work, and I don't like that. Every time I tell him like, if you want to find job, find something that you love to do. If you don't like it, then I don't see why you're doing it. I don't want you to like do it just because nak kena kasih anak dengan bini makan. I don't want it to be like that. I want you to enjoy the things you do. Jadi duit tu datang pun you rasa macam berkat, macam satisfied, you know.
Faham.
So to me it's like, if I don't get what I can do for my dreams, cause I want an online business and all that, if I cannot do that, if I can do it for him, then why not?
And then sacrifice isteri ni tau.
So why not to make him happy, to make him love what he's doing, because he can ride with his friends, he can lepak with his friends, and then at the same time he can just eat and just melepak Yang penting tahu balik lah.
At the same time being a business owner lah kan.
So at the same time you get a side income for that. So why not, right? So like to me it's okay lah, knowing that it's self-employed. Confirm nanti takut macam tak cukup macam ni, nak kena bayar ni macam mana. So to me I'm fine with it, because I believe that if we can hustle it together, we can survive this.
Betul.
We can go through this.
Because as a I won't say business owner, but as a self-employed person also kan, macam banyak orang adalah kirakan macam you self-employed ni habis rumah macam mana, CPF macam mana. It's always those questions, and we understand that it comes from a good place in their heart. They just want us to be stable and things like
correct.
that. But before we even step into this realm, of course kita sendiri dah fikir pasal benda tu semua.
Yes,
if we don't feel confident enough to jumping into this new realm kan,
the self-employment realm.
Kita akan sendiri rasa macam okay, maybe not now, maybe after we are more stable, things like that. So I can resonate with all of those.
Because kalau kita nak tunggu sampai bila kita betul-betul stable kan, it can never be.
Betul.
as soon
We
as
never
you want
know
it.
when is the
Yeah,
stability,
exactly.
right?
We're gonna
So-
take the leap of faith.
Just jump and do it.
But of course, when you're jumping, also you have your plans
Yes,
also in
correct.
place lah, kan?
Correct.
Yeah, that's the thing that I said lah. Kita plan long term. Kita plan
Correct.
ahead. We
Correct.
don't just jump into it,
Yeah.
right?
Dia tak ada macam besok kena buat kedai, aku resign hari ni. Pak.
Yeah, cannot.
Kali besok tak ada apa-apa.
That's why. So we did have a conversation where we really plan. Okay, rumah nak bayar macam mana? You have to pay. You have to top up your own CPF. So macam tu. So we already did have that talk. Okay, you nak kena, kalau dapat gini, you nak kena segregate the money. This is for this, this is for this, this is for this. So that everything falls into place.
Yes.
You jangan, I'm a self-employed, I can do whatever I want with the money. Cannot.
Betul.
You have to have your responsibility also.
Itu lagi-lagi pun you have your own daughter, and then you will definitely want to plan for her future also lah, kan. Tak ada, kalau let's say Ishad is belum kahwin, of course the money, whatever money that he has, tu semua dia punya, apa dia nak pakai dia pakai lah, kan. But now pasal sebagai seorang bapa dan juga as a husband, you have a lot of things on your shoulders to fulfill as a husband lah, kan, and a father. So all this what, soalan tak? I nak tanya ni.
Seram lah kalau Ian nak tanya soalan ni, seram.
I want to say my thoughts also.
Okay, silakan.
Yeah, as a self-employed person ni kan, coming from macam being employed, every month ada duit and everything, and then going into self-employed, kadang-kadang ada rezeki, kadang-kadang tak ada. Kadang pasang
Pasang surut.
Ada kasam
yeah,
kurut
ada
dia.
pasang surut dia. But then when it's good, the money is alhamdulillah, it's more than what we receive during our employment. But a lot of people fail to see macam, yes, we get more, but we also have a lot more overheads. Nak kena simpan for savings, nak kena simpan for CPF, nak kena simpan for maybe ada kedai, nak kena simpan for ni. And then at the end of the day, if you don't do all this, you just spend everything, right?
Kicap oi.
It's the same as
macam normal
not being
job lah.
employed.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
It's normal.
So I want to ask you, now that you are full-time self-employed co-founder of Good Vibes, title kan? What are you, do you have any, like prior to you jumping from the full-time bandwagon to self-employed, do you have any concerns that was you ragu-ragu bila kau nak jadi ni, tapi you have your, you know your wife is there to quell those thoughts? But
Dia tak faham word quell.
like, what were your concerns, and then how did you husband and wife actually manage it? Because the most important thing, because we know some couples out there, they said no, we both must work full time, tak boleh buat self-employed business. But because we want to show that it is possible with the right support, so I'm sure these thoughts and queries, these thoughts and concerns are in everybody's minds as well. So how did you go through that?
I saw a video of this guy No Saleh from Hujan Band lah. Some of the video yang dorang interview dia, he said macam, if you never try this, you don't know what will happen lah. Like for example, let's say this cafe is open, kalau doesn't make it, okay, that's not our rezeki, but at least we brave enough to try, then move on to another thing. Kalau kita tak try, kita tak tahu.
Betul. And you don't expect that the shop is doing well now, right? Alhamdulillah.
Within 2 weeks, alhamdulillah.
So really it's rezeki lah. It's your rezeki. It's like macam
Dan juga niat.
Dan juga niat. Correct.
Niat nak kena betul lah.
Niat nak kena betul. It's like Yan cakap tadi, in Singapore ni kan, our standard of life is very high. Everything is so expensive. So a lot of us just choose to stay or is forced to stay in our employed job. It's just because for that stability lah. Stability. But then if we really sit down and think about it kan, macam, are we really happy in our life doing this job,
Kan, I nak pergi kerja.
Kerja untuk orang lain, and then every month macam tak cukup maybe, But I think what I'm trying to say is like, with us outside in and with Good Vibes, right, we took the leap lah.
Yes.
We took the leap, and insyaAllah kalau macam Syed kata, kalau you tak try, you tak tahu. Really tak tahu. So kalau you try and rezeki you kat situ, alhamdulillah. Kalau tak, at least you try.
Dan you guys pun tak expect outside in will be this kind of thing.
Exactly.
Alhamdulillah. So rezeki masing-masing.
Betul. And it's all because we tried.
Yes.
Kita just try, give our everything, niat betul, and kita just usaha and tawakal.
Yes.
And
Yes.
You
what
literally have to have your full faith in Allah that you know what, I'm gonna do this, and whatever it is gonna happen. It's all His plans.
Betul.
So we just go ahead with it.
Yes.
I did tell him that, oh no, rather he told me, okay, kalau kita buat macam ni, and then on some days they are not macam banyak orang datang, and our sales is not that good. It's okay. It doesn't matter.
Jangan merungut. Just
Jangan
Alhamdulillah,
merungut.
bersyukur apa yang ada.
Never merungut. Once you start merungut je, that's it.
Yeah.
Things will go the
Just
other way.
bersyukur. Let's say one day the sales like less than 500 ke apa kan. Just bersyukur. Maybe today macam ibarat laut lah, ada pasang surutnya kan. You cannot expect every day air pasang lah.
Betul.
Air pasang pagi.
So akan ada hari macam kita punya sales will be drop a bit. Yang ada hari sales kita naik. So just bersyukur je.
Betul. And we talk about the hope, right? Now kita be real a bit. It's scary, right?
Scary as
Very
hell,
scary,
gal.
But I think the one thing that really pulls us back is really our faith.
Yeah,
Kita
correct.
really nak kena yakin dengan Allah yang okay, kalau rezeki aku kat sini dapatlah bulan ni. Kalau tak apa. You know, we really have to like, that's the only way to get through it tau. Kalau tak boleh.
Yeah,
if you
correct.
use logic, if you use your own emotions, tak boleh.
Kau pun dia macam tak boleh lah, tak apa lah, next time lah.
Yeah.
You know?
Kalau dia fikir macam gitu, mesti
Kau
dengan
pun cannot
cepat
make it.
bungkus.
Kau pun cannot
Betul.
make it.
Yeah.
He was worried though. He was worried. He keep telling me, you think can work or not? You think ada orang
Yes.
datang or not?
The fear
Every
is
day.
real. Yeah.
Every day he will ask me. Then I say, don't worry. Kau pun ada. Don't worry, kau pun ada. Padahal dalam hati ni pun macam dudak-dudak. Macam boleh ke tak ada. Tapi macam I have to convince him because this is gonna be his permanent job, insyaAllah.
Yes, insyaAllah.
So he have to have that confidence in order to pursue this like
Betul.
further.
Asal lagi pun you know lain lah, different business owners have different responsibilities on their shoulders, kan?
Betul.
So it's normal for us to feel that way in terms of bringing in the dough for the family. Yeah, but I think alhamdulillah, with the determination that you have, with the support that the support that the whole family is giving for this cafe, I think alhamdulillah the berkat will be there lah, kan?
InsyaAllah all our insiders also
Yes.
you all must come good vibes.
And it's not only the support, not only from her side, from my side of family. Even though I only have my uncle and my nenek, they came down and help with whatever they can lah.
InsyaAllah.
Alhamdulillah.
Best
Yes.
Kan?
Yes, korang jangan lupa 171 Selegi Road
Yeah.
tau. You have to try.
I want to say also, we talk about niat just now, kan? So their niat is to give is to you know, do this for the family at the same time. But you can tell from the fact that, you know, inside their in the quantity of the food that they provide,
Very generous.
Masya Allah,
The portion.
it's really amazing. Besar, I makan, I boleh tak habis. I selalunya I punya orang ni tong sampah, orang kata. Apa orang tak habis, orang kasih aku makan. So that day after, aku dah satu bowl dah penuh ni, dah habis. Wife pula, I tak boleh habis. Apa lagi tong sampah lah kan. Kenyang weh.
Redor. Happy wife, happy life.
Yes.
Redor.
Tak apa, biar aku gemuk, tak apa. Nanti isteri happy.
Oh, but that portion of food is all set up by my sister. She is a very business-minded person. So that's why we have her to back us up. And then she will always like tell us, okay, you nak kena letak price macam gini. You nak kena, kalau you kasih price macam gini, you punya portion nak kena banyak. You nak kena gini.
Dia tak boleh kedekut lah. You have to be
Yes.
generous. Macam orang-orang kita cakap, the more you give, the more you get. So
Yeah.
tak boleh lah harga dia macam gini, tapi the quantity dia sikit. Orang pun tak suka. Kita have to put ourselves in the customer shoes as well. Kita pun tak suka pergi kedai, harga dia mahal tapi makanan dia macam $3 $4 je makan. So pointless lah. Yeah.
But yeah, dekat Good Vibes, dia punya portions, everything is very generous. Alhamdulillah.
Really.
Okay, so actually kan, kita dah receive banyak questions, you know, from our insiders, you know. They all send in.
A lot of questions
They
lah.
send in a lot of questions and stories lah. And I think today we'd like to read at least 2 of them with you.
Because these questions I would feel that is in line dengan korang punya business juga. Because dia pun sekarang dah business owner kan.
So business
Co-founder.
This is the question, okay? Are you
Okay.
ready?
InsyaAllah.
Okay, Bismillah. Okay, my husband my husband have a business and dia cakap if I want to hidup selesa, please sacrifice yang my husband will focus more on business and I have to accept the fact on that. I ada reply, But takkan memang no time for family?
Is it
So the
fair
question
enough?
is it fair? Apa pandangan korang?
Okay. Maybe to go into that question, I nak tanya satu ni. How's your life like now for the past 2 weeks that you're a co-owner, you're a co-founder of this cafe? Pasal I think the operating hours pun sampai malam gitu kan? So how is it like for you? Before we go into the question.
A bit macam dia fun sebab you are your own
Your own boss
cafe,
lah.
yeah. Then you're not working for any
Orang atas lah.
orang atas ke apa. It's for family. But the sad part is definitely when you balik seeing your anak dah tidur lah. That's really the sad part. Then knowing that every time dia bangun pagi dia akan pusing mak dia, where sabar. So the timing is, I see kita baru nak start. All family. Maybe insyaAllah in the future ada part-timers, maybe we can work it out lah. But I have to put the mindset that this is all for family lah.
You have to sacrifice.
A bit lah, not sacrifice a lot, but a bit. But we need to divide our time well lah.
Like macam I think your off days are on Sundays kan. So I think definitely your Sundays will be spent with your family lah kan.
That's my number one priority Sunday, family. Like because I love to ride. I have friends yang buat motor riding kadang-kadang. Kena pandai-pandai slot in lah. Mana yang boleh, let's say if ada ride, okay, maybe pagi tu spend time dengan anak dulu family, then maybe petang go ride. But jangan balik lambat. Make sure balik continue spend time dengan family.
Maybe you can share with me the story that we shared off cast just now about
In the
you wanted
morning.
to in the morning. Silakan.
So actually this morning one of my friend ada plan to go for a breakfast ride 9 AM. So aku dah bangun 8 AM dah bangun. Dah kat toilet dah tengah duduk tengah ada business lah. Tengah ada business. Then aku dapat message from my wife. Say your ayah
Ya.
your anak bangun looking for you crying. So I was like, macam mana dah lama tak ride, dah lama juga tak spend time dengan anak. Fikir balik, anak priority lah sebab dia membesar. I don't want to miss the face yang
She's growing up lah.
So macam settlekan my business with my business partner. dah settle, masuk bilik balik. Masuk bilik je balik, you can see the look on her face lah, my daughter face. She was very happy to finally
Spend
see
time with
me.
you.
Spend time.
Wow.
Itu je dah cukup. Like sedih lah tak dapat pergi riding lain. Tak marah but sedih. But after seeing her smile,
It's worth it lah.
worth it lah, yeah. Definitely worth it.
Maybe from Faiqah's point of view.
From my point of view,
How is it like for you now that you have your husband running the shop, especially until the wee hours? How is it like for you?
it's, how do I say, it's overwhelming and it's tiring because I still have my full-time job. Okay, I'm still a full-time employee. At the same time, I have to cater to my job, my marriage, my kid, my house, my family, and the cafe.
Yes.
Dia
So-
pun ada turun-turun juga lah for
Yeah,
cafe.
She's
so
the backbone, admin. Without her, benda lain semua tak jalan juga.
so
Orang kuat juga kan.
Kira in the family, even though my mother-in-law is
The cook.
my sister-in-law is the brain of thing. She's the backbone. Without any of us, the cafe won't happen juga.
so each of us have a role itself. So for me to handle, because I know I have to sacrifice this part. I am sad that I don't have the time with him. I'm sad that my daughter cannot see him every day. Tapi I know it's gonna be worth it in the long run. It's just every time I remind myself like, you know, this is for what only. It's for kita hustle sekarang je. Kita hustle sekarang je. I can do this. So I don't want to be complaining to him macam, why you don't have time with me? Why you don't have time for Luna? Habis rumah ni I sorang-sorang je every day. You know, I don't want to be that kind of person because it's not fair. He is trying his best and I'm the one who initiate the dream for him. So if I go back to him like that, macam, apa ni? I thought you support me, then asal you macam ni? No?
Faham?
So I don't want to be like that. So I took the initiative to macam say, okay, never mind. You just focus on the shop. Bila ada masa, you come back to us. We are still here. So I will help you settle the baby, our kid, the house, and I will do my job. But on some days that I cannot settle everything at once, I hope you forgive me. So that's what I do. Because aku pun penat juga.
Yeah,
Kita pun manusia.
I'm not a robot, you know. I'm
Yeah.
still tired. I still have to like handle my emotions, my child's emotions, and then everybody in the house punya needs. So there's a lot of things that I have to cater to. But I know this sacrifice will be worth it at the end.
InsyaAllah.
It's all about communication and teamwork lah.
Yes.
Kadang-kadang when aku balik, tengok anak masih atas katil kita, dengan dia sekali tertidur, macam tengok je, tak nak kacau lah. So I take initiative, dah shower semua, angkat anak, pergi kat katil dia sendiri, tengok susu untuk malam belum buat. I do it without waking up lah. Apa yang belum settle, I try to, even though aku penat, but dia lagi penat daripada aku lah.
Nah, I do wanna complain. I do wanna like macam bingit lah, macam penat lah, you know. But then like it's not fair lah. It's not fair. But we do understand. That's why I tell him like every Sunday is a permanent off. That's what I told my sisters and him and my mom before we start the cafe. I say that Sunday is a permanent off because he still have a wife and a kid.
Betul.
We need that time with him.
You need it.
Yes, we need that time off. I don't care kalau Sunday or weekend date nanti ramai orang nak datang. Or nanti orang cari kita on Sunday macam mana, weekend banyak foreigners macam mana. Dan I don't care. Monday to Saturday you're open. Sunday is my time with my husband and my child. So
kalau rezekinya memang Monday to Saturday, Monday to Saturday.
Correct. So
Jangan merungut lah.
jangan tamak, at the same time jangan merungut.
Because if ada ustaz pernah, kita go for kelas
Agama.
kelas agama, ustaz cakap kalau you don't spend time with your family juga, rezekimu tak masuk.
Correct.
Betul. Your family tak happy, tak redha dengan apa yang you asyik tak ada je. Nanti macam dia simpan.
Correct.
So rezeki
So
takkan.
as a husband, he have to know bila time is for kedai, is for kedai. When it times for family, is for family. You don't talk about kedai or whatever. You don't suddenly say, oh Sunday I nak kena patah balik kedai, nak kena gini-gini. No.
Lain lah kalau kedai dia terbakar, terpaksa pergi lah.
Allah, different story lah.
Itu lain lah.
If it's an emergency, then okay lah. Takkan aku cakap, biarlah terbakar. Tak ada.
Yeah, but alhamdulillah lah. I think Irshad is a very family man. Dia care about his wife and your daughters. Your daughter.
Belum.
I think also in our previous interview with them also, he also mentioned that he grew up in a different kind of environment and he don't want that to repeat for himself. So that he's taking that step, he's taking the initiative to actually make it happen for himself. He set the boundaries for his family on how he wants it to be in the way that he grew up to be. He knows what he wants, he knows what he needs. So in doing so, he makes sure that the Sunday also memang off.
Yes.
And he spend time with his family. And that's something that I think all business owners yang dah berkahwin, yang dah yang mempunyai anak, they suka
You both like.
So as a business owner also, in relation to the question as well.
Yeah, what is your opinion on the question?
I feel that sebagai seorang partner lah, if let's say you're a business owner and I'm the one working, is it fair that you're spending a lot of time? I feel that you need to sacrifice the first few months for stability, to stabilize the company before you can have part-timers ke workers to actually help you run the show for you. And then after that, is in every, I feel that it's in every business also that the starting phase is the most crucial part.
Yes.
Baru nak naik. Dia different dengan working with for someone else. Let's say you working this particular company, every day you balik lambat, but you cannot do anything about it. It's in the contract mah. You have to do it. Kalau 5 years lah. But at least for business, you know what's coming and how to plan your way out. So let's say like for the question tadi kan, first few months have to sacrifice a bit, but you have to also make the effort to spend time with your family as well. Tak boleh
Jangan
macam
sampai abaikan lah.
tak boleh.
Nice.
I know some people will think like, aku kerja untuk family apa, aku kasih kau duit, kau happy, tak apa, biarkan aku yang penat. Cannot lah. Because your wife have needs, your wife need attention from your husband as well. Try to imagine another way around lah. Like, wife very busy with the business, kau balik rumah, wife tak ada, apa tak ada, kau boring, apa kau buat? Dah macam-macam benda dah fikir kan.
Jangan cakap lah.
So this kind of thing, don't only focus on yourself lah. Put yourself in your wife's shoes as well. So try to work things out. First few months tak apa, sacrifice. Then after that, try to plan things out nicely. Try to plan your time. Your timeline semua kena plan properly lah.
Betul.
I think even for those yang ada, I know of people yang kerja 7 hari in a week, 7 days a week. But I feel that there are also times when they set aside 2-3 hours just for family to reconcile and to bond with them. And I feel that, you know, even though it could be 2-3 hours saja, but these 2-3 hours you make it quality with your family.
Put your phone aside.
Yeah, and I think your partner will be happy with that because they understand the importance of the quality time. They understand the importance of each other punya company, kan? So it's okay to hustle. Kita tak salahkan korang. You want to hustle, you need to hustle because of for the betterment of the family. But jangan abaikan lah the family. At least put aside 2-3 hours a week at least kalau betul-betul.
Like for example, I like to go for a ride, right? So let's say I haven't spent much time dengan dia. Kadang nak go for the ride, ajak dia sekali lah. Why not? Naik motor boleh peluk-peluk lah, dah halal.
Anak ada orang jagakan lah.
Anak
ada.
But make sure balik tu both spend time dengan anak.
Correct.
Yes.
Spend time.
Because you cannot have semua at once mah.
Yeah,
So kena pandai-pandai lah.
Yes.
Actually, it's both sides doing the sacrifices. So you cannot see just one end. Macam, you never spend time with me. But he's doing the sacrifices for you, and you're doing the sacrifices for him. That is a marriage. It's a two-way thing.
Yeah.
So you tak best lah kalau if one of it starts complaining.
Yeah.
You know, you have to understand each other. You have to communicate everything.
So like for example, aku was too busy kat kedai, tak ada time for anak and wife. The thing she did is penat-penat dah habis kerja, settlekan anak balik sekolah, dia yang datang kedai
dengan anak sekali.
Boleh juga. It's a two-way thing lah. Benda boleh bincang.
Kedai sendiri apa? Datang-datang lah kan.
Betul. And then also if on cause Friday kita tutup lambat. So I
Buka
tell
lambat,
him,
tutup lambat.
Yeah, I told him macam, okay, why not on Saturday I'm not working, spend time dengan Luna, I go to the shop, I cover for you, you'll be at home. So that's what we did like last week, I think. Last week. So he's at home the whole day dengan Lulu Nana.
Lunan.
And then Lulu Nana. So I'm at the shop, I run the show for him.
Sebab for me, aku dah biasa sangat kat kedai kan. Okay lah, petang tu bawa anak pergi kedai. But I told her, you just do your job there, I do my job as jaga anak. So anak lari-lari, aku jaga lah. Off duty lah.
Yeah. I mean, for us also as outside in podcast ni kan, we've been here for a year plus. And as a business, alhamdulillah, it's going well. But sometimes, right, in our marriage, right, the number one thing that we fight about is time. Time with each other.
Yes.
Kita manusia kan, kita ada feelings. Kadang-kadang kita cuba nak memahami, but emotions tu akan overpower, correct or not? So we will always fight macam, I feel like we don't have time for each other. Like I feel like our connection is macam
Cara tak apa.
it's like
Terenggang sikit.
Like I don't feel connected to you. Why Kenapa macam gini? And then sikit-sikit gaduh. You know, you all don't see this.
Correct.
But alhamdulillah, we are okay now. It's a learning curve lah to know how to balance.
Same time also yang pentingnya is when we feel that kind of thing happening, kita don't lash out at kita punya partner. We talk it out. Okay, what she did was she was the one who, you know, told me that I don't feel connected, blah blah blah. Then I said, yeah, actually I also feel the same. And then we actually sit down and like, okay, what could be improved? That's the question that we should always
instead
ask our
of pointing blames, pointing finger, kita plan out how to resolve this.
Exactly. It's the two of you. It's our relationship then. So how do we make it better for us? Because you don't want to just keep fighting. Because you fight against each other, there's no win or losers. There's no winners or losers. There's no winners. You just end up losing.
Correct.
Yeah, even for both partners. Betul lah.
Betul.
So that's why we always sit down. Kalau marah tu, okay, relax dulu, ambil wuduk dulu, relax. Chill dulu, minum air. Okay, berbual. Okay, what can we do to improve our relationship?
But I heard somewhere kan, I don't know, don't quote me lah, but I heard somewhere that they said that if the only thing that you are fighting in your marriage about is time, means you're doing good.
Yeah.
Because if you're fighting about a third party, if you're fighting about, other things that is not so good, then that's not so healthy already lah. But if you still macam emotionally connected to your partner kan, when you don't have time, you can feel it, you macam
rindu sangat.
Rindu, yes, correct. So if you are fighting about time, you can still
resolve it.
Boleh buat bincang.
To me is kind of healthy sebab apa tahu. Kita hari dengan dia Bedik dah cakap hari kau akan rasa the love. So there will be a time, best time korang macam merenggang sikit, tu rasa rindu.
Betul.
Then guys get back together and make things better.
Betul.
Wow.
InsyaAllah.
Okay, kita lagi satu soalan lagi.
Okay, ada lagi satu soalan
Ini pun daripada kita punya listeners juga, daripada insiders kita.
Okay. Do most married men find it hard to communicate with their partner? do we as a wife have to always initiate a conversation? And what is quality time to men? So dia tanya men ni macam kenapa susah sangat nak
Men,
communicate?
jawab men.
Yeah.
Not to all men lah But most men.
Most men. Okay.
Most men ni ego lah.
Senang cakap
Macam Siti Nurhaliza cakap, besar kesalahanku, besar lagi keegoanmu.
Tok T dengar Tok T ada quotation daripada Tok T.
Dia dah lama rancang kita lalai.
Wow.
It's true lah, it's true. To me, especially for me, it's true lah. At times kadang-kadang kita lelaki ni ego. Kita nak enjoy, kita nak family. At the same time, kalau kita ada interest lain, kita nak fokus on our interest. But some of us will think like, aku hari balik, kau nampak muka aku apa? Cukup lah. But then, that's why tadi kau cakap, kita must talk things out.
Yeah.
At first, mungkin akan ada gaduh-gaduh. But after a while, take it as a learning process. Bukan kau gaduh, kau angkat kaki, kau jalan. Tu dah salah lah. Kau gaduh, chill jap, fikir apa yang what's happening, talk things out.
Yeah.
I think the best solution to solve a problem is to put yourself in your partner's shoes.
Correct.
Both of you do that.
Yeah.
So you guys can see from your partner's perspective. Because bila kita gaduh ni, kita macam I nak ni, I tak tu, I rasa you tak ni, I.
Memang is valid kita rasa macam gitu.
But it's better if you can also macam put yourself in your partner's shoes lah.
Dia tengah marah, of course kita tak fikir pasal orang lain, fikir kita diri sendiri. But when you are chill, tengah relax, try to think of it again.
Yeah.
Betul.
Pasal and is it hard for men? For me, I don't find it hard because I like to communicate. I find that I think because I grew up and also my relationship with Farah is as such where I feel that the best way to go through a marriage is through communication. And then when you have the communication, you akan tenang. And kalau kita fikir sangat pasal like kita tak suka communicate, is most likely like what Ishak say also. It's because dorang macam aku ni lelaki, I just beli nasi, beli beras. If those kind of mindset memang susah untuk communicate. Then how else does a wife can communicate with the husband is to be the first to initiate. I mean tak salah. I feel that it's not wrong for you to initiate a conversation. You feel that if he's the type yang susah nak buka mulut, then you buka mulut you dulu. Say, sayang, I want to let's have a quality time talking with each other.
Quality time.
Quality time.
Not only men,
sport,
not only men ada ego, perempuan pun ada ego. Because most men I know, including myself last time, kita takut nak share sebab apa? When we share something, kita kena shoot balik. So for partner, let's say wife punya perspective, listen. Listen, understand, put yourself in his shoe. Then korang berbual baik-baik.
Betul. For korang pula, Ika, who is the one who initiate most of the conversations?
Me.
For us?
You.
Yes. So
It's always me.
I think it's a normal thing for a woman to initiate a conversation because we just have to terima lah. Lelaki dah dijadikan macam gitu, perempuan dijadikan macam gini. So instead of like macam asal aku je asyik, just try to understand that memang they are like that. If you don't initiate a conversation, if they don't initiate a conversation, doesn't mean that they don't care.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's just that macam Ishak cakap tadi, I dekat sebelah you apa, like
kita punya mindset
okay
lain.
apa, like okay apa, I'm here apa, spending time apa, like what do you want me
Yeah,
to
what
do?
else? Apa lagi?
Kena kan? Tak salah lah for the woman to macam just initiate because if you think about it in another perspective, perempuan dan lelaki built differently, right? So maybe that's why lelaki macam gitu, perempuan macam gitu. So we can complement each other. Lelaki tak pandai gitu tapi perempuan pandai. So why not use that instead of macam
why must you be the same as me gitu.
Why you cannot initiate is rata-rata lelaki semua not the type to initiate conversation.
I mean, also maybe what you can also do is, let's say once in a while, let's say you go to your husband and once in a while you initiate lah sikit-sikit, like joking nanti dia okay I try, you know, maybe he might say that, but generally don't force it on him.
Don't if you want to do it can do it macam nak cakap don't put too high of expectations on your partner because you dah dengan dia dah berapa lama, berapa tahun kan, you know the type of person that he is. If he doesn't initiate conversation for like 25 years of his life, then now you want him to initiate conversations. It's a bit hard. It's a bit hard. It's not in their nature to initiate conversation. So
So you initiate, then automatically, naturally we will as husbands will answer back, and we will join the conversation as well.
Sebab kita lelaki selalu fikir orang tak kisah pasal our feelings.
Oh,
Betul tak?
dalam.
Betul tapi it's facts. It's facts.
Is it?
Because it's just like the pressure of the world is on us. Like kau lelaki apa, kau need to do all this blah 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 blah. So the mindset have to change lah. So kita orang lelaki pun nak ada orang tanya kita how are you, how's your day. So kita nak ada tempat untuk luahkan perasaan.
Right.
Sebab berbual, share the feeling with your own brothers, kawan-kawan, dengan your spouse ni totally different.
Very different.
Oh,
Very
okay.
different.
That's what I want to ask. Macam kenapa kalau rata-rata lelaki kat luar kalau berbual dengan member kan rancak. Tapi kalau nak berbual dengan isteri sendiri macam susah sikit. Macam mana?
To me, to me, kau berbual dengan member listen. Tapi apa yang diorang buat? It's your life. Diorang dengar, diorang ketawa-ketawa, try to make you feel better. But they tak ramai lah kawan yang akan give you some advice. But if you talk to your wife, it's like a direct contact to the big boss.
You pun ada.
So macam I say why like this, why like that, what can be changed to make our relationship better. It's the two-way communication lah.
And I don't filter.
You don't filter.
I don't filter. If he wants to know the truth, I will tell him the truth upfront. I takkan cakap macam I won't sugarcoat it. Like you want to know why it's like this is because it's like blah 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 blah.
Most important thing is ego. Buang. Because to be honest, aku punya orang dulu tak suka orang tegur aku. I'm the type of
high ego.
That's why aku tak ramai kawan lah. Because dulu I can admit that aku kacau orang boleh. Orang kacau aku,
Tak boleh.
aku marah. But now every time anybody lah, kalau kau ada apa-apa yang kau rasa aku punya perangai gini-gini, just tell me.
Okay.
Dan nanti aku akan accept. Aku think about it. Macam betul lah, maybe like what she said, you macam gini. That's why relationship sekarang macam rocky kan. Aku fikir balik, betul, then change lah.
Makin matang lah pemikiran tu.
You have to just buang your ego.
Yeah,
What about you? I want to know your opinion about
pasal
my
lelaki
question
kat luar selalu berbual cons.
Betul lah.
Tak. Aku
Alex
berbual agama.
Alhamdulillah.
Budak-budak motor dia berbual
Yeah, I think-
merepek guys.
I feel like when guys meet their guy friends, kita we don't put our brain to use.
Ya, kita jarang ada otak.
Selalunya lah.
Berbual just benda merepek.
Nak lepak. Macam kau, semalam macam gini-gini. Like really just to
Macam tengah berbual, cikis.
cek basah je. But,
Okay lagi.
but I feel like bila lelaki jumpa dengan member semua, kadang-kadang kita main bola, kita lepak minum kopi, just to really unwind. Tapi when it comes to with wife, the punya connection is different. It's more sacred, I would feel. Yeah, so nak cakap, I mean, I can't really say much because I feel that my connection with you in terms of communications is stronger than what it is with me and my friends.
Oh,
It's
wow.
different.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
So because I have more quality content in terms of communication with my own wife.
Wow.
Yeah,
Malam ni you nak keluar, you keluar lah. You jumpa kawan ke pun?
aku dah angkat kan.
Dah angkat dah malam ni.
Tak, aku baru beli game baru. Aku mungkin minta main game.
Dia punya angkat.
Yeah, but at the same time also, you know, the different people in your life serves a different purpose. Like for isteri is for heart content. For members is for
Fun content.
fun and joyful times without any seriousness to it. Yeah, lain lah kalau cuma bedo aku ada masalah macam itu lain lah. You know, they are like a shoulder to lean on.
Different kind of friend lah.
Different kind of friend.
I
Yeah.
understand.
But dengan isteri lain lah.
I feel like personally, I also in our own marriage, kalau this is just how I feel lah. Maybe I'm wrong lah, but I feel like macam if I don't initiate some of the deeper questions, right, or conversations, right, we won't have it.
Yeah.
It's
Because
like I don't know why men or why my husband don't initiate it, but I think sekarang macam I dah terima. It's just that men don't initiate this kind of conversation.
Yeah.
So if I want to have those kind of conversations, I will initiate. Apa tu?
bunyi kucing.
Auzubillahiminasyaitan.
If I want to have those kind of conversations, I will be the one initiating it.
Initiating.
Then one more thing very important apart from ego kan, don't compare with another people relationship.
Betul
Like
sangat.
you tengok kenapa ni couple boleh gini-gini, laki dia boleh gini, wife dia boleh gini, kenapa you tak boleh jadi macam dia? The first thing kau tu kau kahwin dengan laki dia. Betul tak?
Betul.
Don't same thing goes to your family yang anak-anak. Don't compare your anak with anak orang lain. Don't compare your partner with partner lain. Different relationship, different story.
Don't compare your woman to another woman.
Yes.
Betul.
You know my name, not my story.
Wow,
Tiba.
wow, alhamdulillah. I think that was a very insightful sharing lah. Like,
Yeah, I like to hear different perspectives.
We are not perfect. Nobody is perfect.
Betul, betul.
but we are perfect for each other.
Yeah,
Gitu,
insyaAllah.
Malam dapat keluar, malam dapat keluar.
So korang jangan lupa pergi dekat 171 Selagi Road. Okay, good vibes.
Makan and lepak, guys.
Yeah, maybe you guys want to share a little bit more, promote a bit of your cafe to our listeners as well. Silakan.
Okay guys, apart from makan yang sedap, which is credit to my mother-in-law lah. Makanannya memang tip-top lah. Kita pun ada apparels.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Tengah pakai tu sekarang tengok. Good vibes. That's right.
Yeah, because at the same time, I also want to start my own branding. So
You want to build a culture, community.
Because I'm into bikes, so I want to the ride Makan Lepak means for the riding community to come get along together, makan lepak. So this baju macam kira kan spread the message.
Yes.
And the name Good Vibes pun kita nak good vibes lah.
Good
We
vibes.
only want good vibes.
That's why in one of our apparels, I put there no bad vibes allowed. Because bad vibe ni bring bad things lah.
Yeah.
And that is also our house rule in the cafe.
No
You
good vibes.
come with a bad vibes,
You
you're
out.
Kira kan dia buka pintu je. Apa?
Check. Out.
Keluar.
Yeah, so apart from the food, you guys also can support them by getting their apparel.
I ada satu baju I that time beli. I love the baju.
Sebab that time dia datang baju dia tak lawa. So bila dia dah beli dia nampak lawa sikit.
Yeah, but I did buy one of the shirt and I supported them, and the quality is nice. Dia punya, it's very simple printing. Belakang pun ada logo.
Yes,
We will show it in the videos lah. Korang stay tuned for the video lah.
And
Mungkin dah keluar kot video dia.
InsyaAllah.
Yeah.
One more thing about the printing of the baju. I follow this one brand from Malaysia, Mother Puaka. I'm not kita takkan reprint balik. The same design. Kita tak nak make it too common. So make it limited.
So it's a limited edition. So siapa yang ada until the next, nanti dah habis, then there will be a new printing, new design.
I understand. Okay, boleh.
The only time that aku rasa like will make aku tear sikit when aku keluar ternampak orang pakai baju.
Yang first punya.
Any baju lah tak kisahlah. Someone that I do not know, orang customer luar beli, and I saw kat luar confirm air mata melili.
Yeah. So siapa yang dah beli tu baju, post kat Instagram.
Betul, and tag them.
To those yang dah beli and support, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Tiba.
Kita pun nak thank you lah dengan korang for coming untuk
So don't be afraid to makan kecah-kecah. Baju kotor, beli.
Beli je. Can become. Korang ada hashtag apa? Insiders, right?
Yeah,
Our
insiders.
hashtag is Vibers.
Vibers.
Vibers. Hashtag Vibers. So
baik.
just come down to our store and then be part of the family of Vibers.
Yes, kita kedai kita tak boleh ada orang yang PhD.
Apa tu?
Perangai hasad dengki.
Jangan Jangan
Good
bad
vibes
vibes.
only.
That one is bad
Yeah,
vibes.
bad vibes. Yes. So hashtag pula. So insiders kita, do us a favor right now. Go over to Instagram. Masuk Instagram sekarang juga. Go and find Good Vibes, GOODSVIBES _SG_ picit follow sekarang. I think there's a few thousands of you who are listening to us right now.
Yes.
Go and follow them now.
TikTok also.
I want TikTok as well, okay? I want to see the numbers jump, okay? After this episode release, make sure.
If not, I'm watching you.
Support je, support. Kalau tak boleh pergi, share their posting. Tak boleh pergi, kalau tak sempat pergi, share their posting, share their stories on your stories. So spread the good vibes.
Kalau
around.
tak boleh share story pun, doa yang terbaik untuk kita.
Yeah,
InsyaAllah.
insyaAllah.
Guys.
InsyaAllah.
Okay guys, terima
Right.
kasih.
Thank you once again, Syad and Ika, for being here, for sharing your good vibes with us.
Yes. So don't forget, this episode is brought to you by Good Vibes. So korang pergilah dekat Good Vibes 171 Selagi Road. Okay.
Signature dish dorang, beef noodle, jangan lupa. And kau takkan menyesal.
Kau takkan menyesal.
So yeah, jangan lupa, right, makan lepak.
That's right.
Yeah, so with that, let's wrap it up.
Just nice.
Right, we have come to the end of another episode of OUTSIDEIN.
If you like what you hear, please follow all of our socials, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube and Spotify.
Yes. Do rate our Spotify. Do rate our Spotify. Do subscribe on our YouTube and share it with all of your friends so that they will also benefit from this episode.
Yes,
Inshallah. Till next time. Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Dia just habis.